What's going on,
Since the fate of the world relies on a vaccine.
Listen, blue hair. Respect my channel. Respect the papa. Don't speak unless you're spoken to. I didn't start my video yet. This is my video. Thank you. Thank you. Take a chill pill. I'll be with you in a moment. What's going on, fam? Welcome back to Extra Thirsty. Take a moment, smash that subscribe button because we're about to go deep on this train wreck. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button, but also check out that bottom bar down below. It says at the Daily Swole. That's right. My other channel, I go live every single day. It's also a podcast. So if you like podcasts, you will love the Daily Swole. We go over posts just like this and even crappier. We go over tons of posts, but also awesome posts, success stories from inside the Swole fam to contrast the gunch of the internet and what true fitness, health, lifestyle success looks like. So join us over there on the Daily Swole. Remember, subscribe here on YouTube over at the Daily Swole and also Apple Podcast and Spotify. The Daily Swole can be with you everywhere and anytime. So make sure you check that out. Also, for those of you that are ready to start today, joining the Swole fam, our Black Swole Week starts early. A lot of you have been messaging me saying that the quarantine has started again, your gym's locked down, everything is shut down. Make sure that you check out swolenormousx.com. Got big savings up to 50% off. Make sure you check it out. Links down below, swolenormousx.com. Again, that's swolenormousx.com. It's fantastic. It's amazing. You're not going to find a better fitness fam anywhere in the realm. Wow. I guarantee it. All right, blue hair, I'm ready for you.
How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you grace my screen? How dare you show your face to my face? So, for those of you that are new to the tainted hair, the taint hair, this is standard uniform for the wokesters. All right, so let's check this out in the background before we play, because you know when she starts talking, it's gonna go off the rails fast. So a future coronavirus vaccine may not protect all at-risk populations. Let's just put it out there first before we get into this video. A vaccine is not a magic cure that's just going to keep you healthy forever. If you have diabetes, if you have poor lifestyle habits, the vaccine is literally only going to be mostly effective against this strain of the coronavirus. It's not like a magic elixir that will keep you fine. So take care of your health now. Like, don't wait. Like, oh, I'm going to stay inside, not do anything and eat Cheetos until I take the... Really, you're going to be sadly mistaken. So let's listen to what it says.
Since the fate of the world relies on a vaccine right now, let's talk about how most vaccines are created and administered in a way that makes them less effective for fat people.
Okay, well, if you're fat, let's just put it this way, you're not taking care of your health, so you're more at risk for any kind of disease. You're more at risk for everything. So again, a vaccine is not a guarantee that you're not going to get sick and die. You're not going to have a heart attack. You're not going to have issues and complications with diabetes. You're not going to have heart disease. You're not going to have cancer. This is literally for this one thing. And the fate of the world does not, the fate of the world does not rely on a vaccine. Like, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. The vaccine just might get us towards that herd immunity level quicker, but it's not like it's going to go anywhere. It's going to disappear. It's here forever. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's not a magic. Vaccines are not magic. They're wonderful. Science is wonderful. You should try it sometime. Being obese is not healthy. Let's continue.
There are a number of famous studies on this issue. Feel free to Google. First, historically...
Feel free to Google.
People have been excluded from participating in vaccine trials, which means that we literally weren't even factored into the creation of these vaccines, despite the fact that we make up 42% of the US population.
Okay, well, you make up about half, if not more. Like 2/3 of the population is overweight. There are studies that show that I think 3 billion people, or 1.5 billion people are going to be obese in the year 2050. Like 3 billion people are going to be overweight by 2050. So because you're 50% of the population, chances are you're not tested on, or they don't test on obese people because you're not healthy. And it's unethical to test vaccines on people that are likely to have complications or more likely to have risk factors and comorbidities, such as obesity. I'm just assuming. I'm just trying to use some common sense here. So fat people weren't factored in. Oh, Jesus. What are you trying to accomplish here? You're trying to make it seem like, oh, because there's so many fat people that we should normalize it and it's fine. Fat is great. Fat is great. It's great to be unhealthy. It's great to have extra human on you, like unnecessary amounts of extra human. That's what's normal. That's what's good. It's good to have just extra. You don't need all this. You don't need all this. Just, yeah, slap it on. It's fine. We got some extra clay laying around. Just slap it on that old hiney.
Next, many vaccines have a high-dose version or can be paired with a booster vaccine, and these have been shown to be very effective for fat people, but they are not offered to fat people.
Oh my God. Oh, they're not. Oh, they're not offered to fat people? Incredulous laughter. Oh my God, they're not offered to fat people. Can you imagine?
Wow.
Imagine?
How dare you?
Can you believe it? I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure there's a science reason.
We have to go out of our way to request a high-dose version, and then it's up to the person administering the vaccine to agree to give it to us, which they often don't.
A high-dose version. So this sounds like, I'm no medical expert. I'm no vaccine expert. You could drop a comment down below. You have to go out of your way to request. It doesn't sound like that's not really out of your way. You just probably, when you go to get it, you're like, hey, can I get a higher dose one? And they're like, we're not allowed to. Higher dose, that sounds like higher risk. Higher dose sounds like higher risk of side effects. So chances are they're not just passing out super high doses of vaccine just to anyone, regardless of obesity responding better to it. Because everyone at Walgreens and CVS just has every study going through. Everyone's just a freaking expert in statistics looking through like, oh, well, because you're morbidly obese, we'll just give you a high dosage, just an extra high dosage. I don't think it works like that. Everyone's just out to eradicate fat people. I love how this mindset makes it seem like the whole world is against fat people. Well, if you make up half and really coming up on 2/3 of the population, you think people are anti-fat? Fat people are making this economy churn. Fast food, big pharma. Like who's eradicating fat people? This is the same kind of lingo.
Finally, the needle is literally the wrong size.
Oh, the needle's the wrong size. Look at here. Look at her. Look at her. We got a SJWMD. All the letters. So we got a doctor here, fam. We got a doctor. The needle's the wrong size. Needle's the wrong size. Needle's wrong size. Wrong size. Wrong size.
Most vaccines need to be injected into the muscle, not the fat, in order to be effective, and the needle is too short. Again,
because you're too... because you don't take care of yourself. So we need to customize everything to suit your disease.
Ask for a longer needle, but that's contingent upon the person administering the vaccine agreeing to use one.
Hannah Fuhlendorf, MILPCC, NCC. What does that even mean? Look at this. How many letters can you have? How many C's can you have? Can we borrow one? Can I borrow one? What if I want to use a C today? You took them all. You took Hannah Talks Bodies. Yeah, Hannah talks a lot of stuff. Hannah talks a lot. What is this? What is this nonsense? Okay, so in other words, fat people are ignored. If fat people are ignored, they're not administrated, they're not given the right amounts of the vaccine. This chick's an expert because she read an article based on a study. They're not offered to fat people high doses. I'm sure, look, her blue hair is blocking all the other accompanying information conveniently. I'm sure it's not just, we hate fat people, so we're not going to give them the effective amount. I'm sure there's a lot of other high risk when it comes to giving a high dose of a vaccine or any kind of medication, right? And then you have the needles are too short. Look, the needles are too short is the same thing. The needle too short is the same thing as why aren't there double wide, super huge chairs at every turn? Why isn't everything revolve around me? Now, I think if you're getting a vaccine that it should be administered effectively. Okay, so maybe you have to get an extra long needle, but you do realize that that's an extra strain on the system. And I'm not saying that to be rude, I'm just saying that factually. So you're requiring customized equipment that's going to raise the cost, that's going to make it more of a it's going to require more training. It's going to require more nuance. It's going to require more understanding, because you don't want to use a needle that's too long when someone doesn't need one that long. You can cause other kinds of problems. So it depends on the training and the safety and the efficacy and all these different things. So it doesn't change the fact that you're the one that's in control of your body. You're the one that is literally walking the plank. If you are obese and you're happy being obese and you're not trying to change, you're not trying to improve your health, you're going to have a lot of complications, okay? The vaccine, the fate of the world does not rely on this. Just say the fate of the world does not rely on a vaccine. It doesn't. It doesn't. Okay? Will we be getting back to normal sooner? Will it help get to herd immunity? Will it help get to those? Sure, obviously vaccines help, okay? However, the fate of the world's going to be fine. You are just trying to score some points with your other colored hair brethren, so to speak, okay? You're just trying to score some fat acceptance points. And I'm not buying it. If you take care of your health, you're exercising, you're eating properly, you're not sitting inside drinking and being miserable and stuffing your face and gaining 30 pounds because of the pandemic. We're all in this together. Okay, some people are crushing it, some people are trashing their bodies. And because we have half the population that's overweight and obese, and more than half the population that is overweight, like we have millions and millions of people, and thousands of people die every month just from obesity-related issues. So let's go to the source. Let's not complain about the needles aren't long enough to get through all my layers of fat. You see how ridiculous that is? It doesn't matter that that's necessary. The fact that it is necessary for 50+% of the population, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. There is no need for that. There's no need to have that much excess in your life and on your body. Okay? That's your responsibility. Whether or not that leads to you needing a longer needle or a bigger chair or bigger clothes, then you're going to complain about fat taxes. Then you're going to complain about airplane seats. Like, what else is it? What else? What other kind of accommodations do you want? What other kind of taint rubs do you want? What else do you want? What other kind of attention do you want? You're getting enough with your hair and with these nonsense videos. What else do you need? Huh? What else do you need? I'll wait. Oh, you need a longer needle. Oh, you want a higher dose. Take care of your health and you won't need a higher dose. How about that? Oh, anyway, just this kind of, it's Matt Damon. It's ridiculous. Nonsense, ridiculous. Drop a comment down below. What do you think? Drop a comment. What do you think about the hair? What do you think about the vaccine? The length of the needles? I mean, look, this is just, I want everyone to be safe. I want everyone to be healthy, but I just hate everything is just justifying being obese. How about changing your lifestyle habits so you don't even have to make this video if you actually take care of yourself. And we agree based on factual evidence that being obese is not healthy. It's not a good thing. It's just not good. Okay, so justify whatever the heck you want. Yeah. Take care of your health, Jabbernet. What are your thoughts? Drop a comment down below. Hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Remember, follow The Daily Swole right here on YouTube. I go live every single day. I might be live right now when you're watching this video, so check out The Daily Swole. Hit the subscribe button, and also follow The Daily Swole podcast, Apple Podcast, and Spotify. Bang your ear holes every day with me, Papa Swolio, and the Swole fam every single day. We'll crush a ton of Matt Damon. You're going to love it. And also, if you want to join the Swole fam, big savings. Black Swole Week starts right now for a limited time, but early access is already available. SwoleNormousX.com. Click on memberships. Join today. Exclusive content for members only. Plus, you get access to all the training you need, yoga, meditation, full programs, all of that. And you can do it at home. You don't have to be in the gym. We got tons of stuff that you can do with minimal to zero equipment, and we got it all locked in for you. If your 2020 was a hot mess, if your gym is shut down right now, do not be without your gains. Do not be without your programming, your mindset, all 7 pillars locked down for you inside SwoleNormousX. Check it out, SwoleNormousX.com. And I will see you real soon right here for some more thirst-quenching goodness. Peace out, fam.
That's a bag that you made. topic. My melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies, you children popping.